Welcome in, everybody. This is the pregame show with the Loyal BBN Fan Show. I'm your host, Mike, along with my co-host, Jimmy. It is Beat Alabama Day, I think. Maybe I shouldn't even say think. You're like, what? That's how you going to start the show off with I think? Jimmy, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, I'm excited about this game. I've been
Yeah,
hyped up since game day came on this morning at 10 o'clock. I'm ready for this game. I know that the odds are against us, but hey, let's go get this win. Come
man.
on.
Why not, man? Let's go get this win. It's Kentucky's playing. Kentucky's going to be playing this game, man, with like nothing to lose. We are going to be Kentucky Live. Kentucky Live. Good to see you, bro. Sorry we late, man. We definitely having some technical issues for sure, and I'm frustrated. I really am frustrated, for sure. But hey, we're gonna go to Alabama today, bro, and we're gonna play our hearts out. And we don't have anything to lose, Jimmy. Like, we don't have anything to lose. It's Alabama that lost 2 straight games. These guys don't want to lose to, these guys, they don't want to lose to Kentucky.
No.
No, they don't want to do that, bro. And I think that's why the Cats want to come in. I mean, look, Kentucky knows what it feels like. Kentucky knows what it feels like to lose 2 games and on the brink of losing 3 straight. So they understand what Alabama's going through right now. And if they have a chance to go down and ruin Alabama's day, then why not? And why not it be Kentucky as well too? Let's go get this win for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. Hey, we can go down there, just play our game. We don't have anything to lose. I mean, we are right now, a 9.5 underdog playing without 2 of our best players. Let's go out, have fun. Let's get 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐢𝐞𝐧𝐜 and just pull them back in the locker room and say, hey, let's go off, guys. And then let's get with Travis Perry, Trent Noah. Let's get with Colin Chandler. Let's get with Ansley Alomar, our bigs. Let's just say, let's get it going, guys. We don't have anything to lose.
Is this a game that Mark Pope needs to break a clipboard right before the game starts?
I wouldn't mind that if I was a player and I saw my coach score like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be happy. I was like, well, let's go out and win this one. I mean, yeah, I love that.
We gotta go get this W. That's for sure too. Man, dude, this is it's been some good games on today. Right now, Vandy's beating Ole Miss. Texas A&M went down to actually Tennessee went to Texas A&M and got a big road win on the road.
Yes.
Somebody else won today that actually got
Oklahoma beat Mississippi State.
Yes, that was a good win. I mean, that was a good loss. Well, being that we beat them, we want them to win the ball game and stuff like that. But if we're trying to find a way to maybe claw up to somehow get a double bye, then we needed Mississippi State to lose because those guys was they're kind of up there as well too. But I really think that the Wildcats is ready to come out today and play. This is one of those ball games where it's like normally I'm nervous about, but for some reason today I don't know if I really feel that nervous. Is it because, Jimmy? Maybe because we don't have a whole lot in a sense, and I don't know if I'm even saying this or not. But is it a sense that it's kind of like I'm not nervous because maybe it's our day for our Cats to go down there, and all we gotta do is outscore them by 1 point.
That's all we have to do right there. Get down. Let's play our defense. Let's get Carr Williams has to play good basketball today. I know that Tar, he did not have a great game against Grant Nelson the
Yeah,
first game.
yeah.
And he really is thinking he is healthy right now. But let's see and let's go ahead and prove it. Let's, I know Mark Sears, they said he's probable to play in the game, what they said last night.
Yeah.
But probable means he's playing.
He ain't
So,
gonna.
I mean,
Yeah,
and we contain him. Keep it down with the action, the pick and rolls. Just contain him. And just have everybody on the bench, everybody that is starting. Let's just get this game and contain it by halftime. And if we are silencing that crowd, which I know they said they already bought 10,000 white T-shirts to put out in the crowd for a whiteout, and they didn't do that for any other game this year except for the Kentucky game. Let's go ahead and smash them, get them where it's manageable at halftime. Let's win this game.
I'm with you, Jimmy, and I want to go back to the when you mentioned about Nelson. You're right. I mean, the last time that we played them guys, man, it wasn't pretty. Carr had 4 points and 1 rebound, and then when you look at Nelson had 25 points and 11 rebounds. So Cam, look, Carr, you're a better player than that ball game. And we've seen you better at many ball games besides that one ball game. And if I remember, that's when he first hurt his back. So he was just getting took. Even Ansley had 10 points, 3 rebounds, but even he couldn't stop Nelson also. So, with a 102-97 loss, I mean, I don't see why we can't beat these guys, man. Even with the way that we played last ball game. Let me see. OY had 21. Robinson had 11. Butler had 17. Dude, this is. I need to stop looking at stats. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they had 34. I think they outscored us by 34 points in the paint. Yeah. And they hit 13 3-pointers at Rupp Arena on us. So we've got to contain both of that.
I agree with you 100% as well, too. That's just some things, that we got to take care of. Let's see, when we shot from the free throw line, we shot 80%. We missed 4 free throws, but they also went to the foul line 34 times. Yeah. Is that going to be the case? Are we going to let them shoot that many free throws again tonight? I mean, if look, they only won by 5. If they don't go to the line with 34 chances versus our 20, that's 14 more shots than we do. And if you look at that, and if you look at the numbers, that's basically just a little bit less than what Butler scored for the ball game. So can we keep these guys, or can we stay out of foul trouble? Can we play honest basketball? And, can we – I said this against Tennessee when we went to Tennessee before. When we went down to Tennessee, we were shorthanded. And I said, can we keep the game close to give ourselves a chance down the stretch? Now, I know that Alabama's a much better shooting team under Tennessee is, but can we play just enough defense to be able to say we can compete down the stretch, and can we stop these guys from putting up 100 points on us on the floor? But these guys are definitely going to be ready to go. That's for sure.
Alabama's going to be. They're on a 2-game losing streak. They're going to be hype coming in this game.
Yeah.
The thing is, we have to have every player that's coming in the game play a remarkable game. They're going to have to be able to just come out, and if they get smacked in the mouth, let's smack somebody right back in the mouth. Let's play a game that we know we can beat Alabama. We've beaten any team that we've really wanted to beat. I know Alabama beat us at home, but we still can get this game.
Oh, absolutely. I believe we can. And look, I don't look at anybody. I don't look at anybody on our team that's playing today and says, "Oh, well, you know what? Maybe we're afraid to play Alabama." I ain't nobody on our team afraid to play Alabama. We may be without 2 key pieces per se, with Butler and Jackson, but look, we can't keep worrying about if those guys are playing today. The only thing that we can worry about is, can we go out here on the court, and can the guys out here today, what can they do? Mark Sears is probably going to get his, But do we have to let everybody else on the team? And can we do our best of containing those guys and making sure that they don't beat us along with Sirius and maybe a little bit from Nelson? But I look for Carr to come out today, have a big game, and if there's ever a game that we really needed Williams to really step up, that's going to be the day. We're going to need Williams down low to step up and be a man child. That's for sure.
Well, the thing is, like we had talked about it before, when Williams steps up and have a big game, we lose.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that this is the time that he steps up, has a good game. Carr has a good game. Our bench has a good game. We play great defense. We're going to need the best defensive performance that Kentucky has given this season tonight.
I think
6 o'clock. If we don't put up the defense in the first 20 minutes, we'll be down by like 10 or 12 points.
Yeah, that's true. So, and like I said, I think it's just all about just taking care of the ball. Don't go down, don't have a bunch of turnovers tonight. In the last ball game, we only had 8 turnovers, and that was because Butler and Robinson was playing. The question for you guys is over or under 12 turnovers tonight? We had 8 last.
It's got to be under.
I hope so. I hope. Look, I'm going. I hate to say this, but just because we don't have Butler or Jackson, I'm going to go with over turnovers. I'm going to go 14. And I hate to say that, but I got to be a realist just because of maybe the ball handling issue. Now, if Amari brings it up to court, we don't know because we know that their big guy may not be trying to steal it. He might just be trying to stay in front of him. So, Mike Dow,
I don't know. I don't know that Nelson is going to try to go after him if Amari and them are squared up against each other. I don't know that Nelson will try to come out and get him because I believe that that Williams is quicker, and he did it a couple times in the game before where he just took his man and went to the rim and scored.
Someone said you got to go under, Big Mike. I want to go under. I do. I think because it's a 40-minute ball game, I think if I give myself over and say like 13 turnovers, then maybe every time we make a turnover, maybe I won't be like, okay, man, we got like, okay, we only got like 8 more turnovers. Don't get no more. So I think I'm giving myself a little way so I don't slam my head against the wall. Anything just because they get I think that's so I won't bang my head up against the wall. But anyway, I want to throw this up right here. Jeff O says, and he makes a good point right here. Thanks, Jeff O. I appreciate your comment. The first 4 minutes of defense will determine the outcome of the game. I think, look, that first 4 minutes, that crowd, Jimmy, how's that crowd going to be today?
It's going to be tenacious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be rowdy in that place. I mean, Pope. The other opposing coach, they're not going to be able to hear what's going on. But we have to come out within the first 4 or 5 minutes and make a defensive stand. If we do not, it's going to be one of them games where we could be down by 8-9 going into halftime, and hopefully, we can maybe bring it back. But it's going to be a hard test if we're not even with them at halftime.
Absolutely. So I got an odd question for you, Jimmy. You said that it's going to be real loud in there, and you're not going to be able to hear a whole lot. Is this a game that we need to hear Coach Pope yelling like Cal?
I mean, he can do it. Yeah, he can do it. Nobody's going to hear it, so might as well just go ahead and break it out and do it this time. I don't think he's going to be go like Cal was back in the day. It's going to be maybe a little bit of different speech that comes out of his mouth.
I think so too. I like what Mr. Cox says. Let me see if I can put this up right here. He says Brea has shot the ball. Need 15 from the Kentucky boys. Look, if we can get 15 points from either Perry or Noah, to make up for Jackson or Butler being gone, I think that'll help us out a whole lot, bro. Like you talking about like a chance to really come out and really have a big time game. If one of the Kentucky kids can come out and have a game like that and have 15 points against Alabama on the road, dude, go build you 2 statues for real. Throw it.
I don't think these Kentucky boys, Trent Noah and Travis Perry, they're not scared to be out there on the road at Alabama. I believe if you could get 5 points apiece from those two, and then maybe Colin Chandler comes in and gets 5. There's the 15 points that we need to be making up. And then you add, we just need to have Ortega have a good game. We need Berea to have a good game. We need Amari and Carr. We need them down low. Take it to the basket. Let's get some fouls on this guy on this team at the beginning of the game, halfway through the first half. That way, we don't have to worry about doing that in the second half.
Absolutely. Mr. Perry says, Christopher Perry says, I think Alabama is going to beat us by at least 15 today, especially since we don't have Jackson or Butler. I hope it doesn't happen. I don't see it. I just don't. Go Cats. Christopher, I'm going to need you to be more positive, big guy. Look here, Christopher. Can you and I just have a family talk right now, Mr. Perry? Look, if you're going to be on my show, bro, I'm going to need you to be positive, okay? I'm going to need you to, whatever they do, I'm going to need you to speak some of that. I'm going to need you to speak some of that. I'm going to need you to speak positive, Christopher, okay? Please do, because we need all we can get right now. Absolutely. Kentucky Live says, who is our MVP tonight? I'm going with Carr. Any points, speech? No. Who is our MVP tonight? You know who I would like to see be the MVP for sure? I would like to see Carr be the MVP. Just because of how he got abused last ball game. And I think his back is much better than it was last time, but I really would like to see Carr. Now that means Carr stepped up tonight, because right now the most 2 consistent guys really night in and night out has been Ortega and Williams. So we definitely need to I would definitely love to see Carr be MVP tonight. If it's Williams, I can go for that. But if it's Williams, I want to see us win, because Williams has had a couple of games and we lost when he played good. So Williams, don't play good tonight so we can win, okay? I guess that's what we got to do. So, yeah. So Christopher Perry, he reverses his comment and says, sorry, we're going to beat Alabama by 15. My dude, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
You got to be positive.
If
you're going to watch these games, I know sometimes it just goes the opposite way, but be positive. Hey, we could actually win this game by 15, but we can lose it by 15.
Ooh. I like what Peanut said right here. If we can get Brea, Noah, and Alamador to go off for 5 punch threes, I think we have a chance to win this ball game. Look, let's just be real. Alabama is not the best defensive team in the nation. Okay,
no. Yeah.
They're not that great. With that being said, is this do you see this as being like another shootout game like it was the first time around? My feet are tangled. Do you guys?
What we had last year?
Yeah.
No. Are you talking about the game we had this year?
We had this year when it was 190. It was 199 points scored in the last ball game.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be a shootout today?
Me personally, if we get to 90 points, I think we are going to be fine.
Well, I hope so.
I believe that we're going to play just enough good defense, and hopefully we get the luck of the loose balls. We need to rebound defense, turnovers, free throws. We have to have all 4 of those in our for us to win that game. Absolutely.
Michael Lewis throws up and says, I want to see more of a big man game up front. Carr, Almador, Garrison with Brea and Owa. Everyone's going to have to show up today, man. I like what Wildcat 96 says. We gonna have to rebound today. Alabama is not the team that you want to be giving 2 and 3 extra shots each possession. That is not our ideal of how you go and beat Alabama. You can't do that. Like there's no way that you're gonna win a ball game if that's the case. So I hope she's okay. She called me. There's no way that that we can actually do that as well too. We definitely got to go out there and we got to play ball. So man, let's just go. I had like all this stuff that maybe I was gonna like ask or whatever, but we just flowing with the game, dude. Is this a revenge game?
Oh, this is a revenge game. It's got to be a revenge game. I heard that Ortega has had this game circled since we lost to Alabama. So
Really?
I know for him that it is a revenge game. But for Kentucky, any game we lose and we can come back and beat that team on their home court is going to be a revenge game and shut up those 10,000 something fans is wearing all white and having a whiteout for a game against a team that ain't even the teams that they played that was ranked higher than they was. It's just they want to beat Kentucky. That's it.
I believe that too. I like what Mike Dow said. He says that which makes a great point because I've been watching this and I've been kind of keeping up with this as well too. But he makes a good point today, and we need to win with Texas A&M and Mississippi State losing today. We need. I mean, look. I mean, it just so happens that these two teams lose today, and then Kentucky got to play Alabama. It's that much harder. But
yes,
as I said in a video earlier, like 2 days ago, I said that if we could beat Alabama today, the nation's already said that Kentucky can play basketball, especially when we healthy. Imagine what's going to be said about Kentucky if we're able to find a way to go to Alabama and get that victory. Even if it's by 1 point, the nation is still going to look at us in such of a manner as being like, Kentucky's dangerous. They got their best 2 by far players out. Well, I won't say by 2, only because Ortega is really solid player. But they got 2 great players out for Kentucky, and they still find a way to go into Alabama and win the ball game. That is just like, I mean, it's happening, man. It's happening. Something special is happening right now. So Kentucky will win tonight. We're playing a ranked team. Let me see. I like who said that right there. Kevin Perkins says, Kentucky will win tonight. We're playing a ranked team, so we'll be fine. Let's go, Big Blue Nation. And I know exactly. You know why he says that, right, Jimmy? You know why he makes that comment? He makes that comment because we always lose games against unranked teams, and then we go beat teams. And then we go beat teams ranked like this. So Kevin, you get my star quote tonight, okay?
Kevin Perkins. I'll congratulate you every time we're on here. If you come through with this one, yes, I will be like, let's go, Big Blue Nation. Let's go, Kevin Perkins.
We got to do that for sure. Let's see, Afy Cave is in here. I think this game goes as cards goes. He got 8 up last game versus Bama. With Butler out, Sirius is going to get his. So I think the game down low is big. We definitely got to be ready to stop Sirius. Look, we're catching Alabama at a bad time right now. I ain't gonna lie. We catching them. They don't want to lose 3 in a row. So it's this game right here is this game scares me a little bit. So we can beat Alabama. Let's see. Mike Dow threw up he threw up one. Let me just make sure that I'm trying to get who I can over here as well. Make sure I'm not missing anybody who's new in here. Liz, Michael Lewis, Peanut. Okay, so Dorman Oaks.
Hey, I saw Peanut on there. He said we're gonna get beat by a landslide.
Yeah, yeah, he said that too. And hey, Dorman Oaks, it would be another high scoring game, the one that shoots better. I think so too. With Peanut, I have to assume Peanut is trying to use reverse psychology, and
I hope he is, and I'm going to
Yeah.
use it too because
Yeah.
I want this win.
Yeah, I
But
do
the thing
too.
is, we have to be at reality. If we lose, this is not a bad loss. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, I want this win.
I want this
Everybody
win.
in the Big Blue Nation wants this win.
Yeah. Let's see. James Sharp, just hope we win. It would be great. James Sharp, you're absolutely right. This right here will be a great win if we can get that win for sure. Let's see. Seeing some blue magic today. Let's Al 8. I've never tried that before, man. Have you ever tried that drink before, Jimmy?
I had the L8, but it was like a cherry flavor.
Okay.
And somebody gave it to me, and I was like, well, I'll drink it
Yeah.
because it was disputed out of the
Yeah.
vending machine, and
Oh.
nobody wanted it. So I tried it, but I've never had the original L8.
Okay. Mike Dow says we can't have Perry guard serious. He's too slow. See, you know what, Mike? I mean, look, if we really want to see what Perry is all about, I mean, do you think Perry will not guard him at all today and maybe a switch or whatever? I mean, look, hats off to Sirius. The dude's in a competition for, did he make midseason a Naismith Player of the Year list?
Mike Sears,
Yeah.
I know he was on the list at
Okay.
the beginning of the SEC. I
Yeah.
haven't seen the list since then, but yeah, he was.
Okay. Yeah. I do you think Perry can try to stay in front of him, or is this? I mean, you can keep it real on my show, okay, Jimmy? You can be real, dude.
I would say if he is on him for 3 or 4 or 5 minutes or something, hang back. If he shoots a three, let him shoot the three, but don't let him get by you.
Yeah.
Because if he gets by you, he's either going to make a bucket or he's going to kick it out when he does not have an open look.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to hurt us because if he kicks out, then all of a sudden our defense is shifting. They take a three, we might be out of position and not be able to get a rebound. But you can get a rebound anytime if there is he takes a long three. We can get a rebound anytime if he misses that.
I think so too. Yeah. I think it seems to be a couple people in here who really feel strongly about do not put Perry on serious. Don't.
I mean, I know what I would maybe say if he's not on him, put 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐢𝐞𝐧𝐜𝐞𝐞𝐤𝐥𝐲 on him.
Yeah.
Or if Colin Chandler is in the game, put him on him.
Yeah.
Colin Chandler's he's a taller player, and I think he is a little bit more versatile than Travis Perry is right now.
Okay. Kentucky Live, there's your answer. Jimmy said use, and Mike Dow says it, Kobe Bryant going to score 20 points or more today. I hope so. Look.
I hope Kobe Bryant is.
Yeah, me too.
If he's on the court, I hope he has 40.
Yeah, me too. That's for sure. If he's playing tonight, everybody will be amazed if he's out there playing.
Yeah.
For real. I really hope. I really hope that Brea comes out and has a solid game tonight. Because while I feel like Carr is probably going to be a key to the game tonight, as someone mentioned earlier, and I wish I had who actually said that, but basically the team would go if Brea goes. And when Brea's scoring and when Brea's making his shots, it seems to do something for the offense that really spreads it out that much more. Because now they're really focusing on trying to stop Brea. If they're trying to stop Brea and he's still making his shots, Then you got Ansley over in his little spot with his high percentage shot. He's making shot. Then you got Noah with his big mountain mamba self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make some
Yeah.
shots, and then you're gonna throw it down low to Williams. He's gonna get him in.
Williams.
He's gonna get him in foul trouble, and then 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐢𝐞𝐳𝐜𝐞𝐿 He's gonna go rock the rim a couple of times. Let's go win this ball game, guys.
Well,
Let's
the
go.
thing is, like I was saying, put Chandler on with Mark Sears. Put him. Hey, he's got 5 fouls.
Yeah.
5 fouls that won't even worry about in this game if Chandler goes out.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I know Oway can guard him a little bit better. And I believe that they're going to have a good game plan. I think Mark's got something up his sleeve. I believe Mark Pope, the coaching staff, I believe they got something up their sleeves with this game. For some reason, I just feel real good about this game.
Well, you know what? The more we sit here and talk about it, I don't know if I gotta psych myself up. I don't know if I gotta get rowdy, or I don't know if I need to bust my computer or something, just so I can feel excited about the ball game too. I'm not nervous like I have been in the past. Like I said, usually most games, the Vandies and those kind of games, they give me butterflies. But for some reason, I'm calm this ball game, and I'm just like, see me after the first 5 minutes of the ball game, and if I don't have a hole in my wall, then we good. If we don't if we don't do that, if I don't have a hole in my wall, then the Cats are doing pretty good. But hey, no one expected us to go down to Tennessee and have a great start like we did too as well. Granted, we had Robinson in there who was helping with the threes. But overall, we was just clicking on all cylinders, and I think whoever who shot the ball that night was going to hit. So if this is something that we can do as well, but it all starts on getting that off, getting that defensive rebound and getting out. Because if we're going to, yeah.
I'm going to piggyback. I just saw, I think Peanut said, we got to play zone. I think we ought to throw it up. We need to have zone offense there.
Okay.
And then throw in, if we do get up a little bit,
yeah,
let's throw a little bit of man press on them, just enough to kill that clock and keep the clock in our possession.
Absolutely.
And if we're up by 3 or 4, every second you take off that clock is going to be a lot better for the very end of the game.
For real. Nobody disagrees with that. He says we cannot play zone and let the whole team shoot threes. That's what they do. We need to press, though. Yeah. So
Alabama, what is their percentage for three? They're not leading the SEC. I know that.
No, I don't think they are. I have to go back stats. Have to go back and actually see where they at.
But the thing is, any team right now in the SEC can beat you on the 3. It just depends on what game everybody shows up. So if Alabama shows up, they had 13 3-pointers against us at Rupp Arena. If they hit 13 this game, we'll be in trouble. But maybe if we can make them take long threes and they miss them, and as long as we play defense, get rebounds, I believe we could be fine with this game.
Yeah, I think so too. We just gotta. I mean, we just can't let these guys just go off. They came to our house and put up 102 points. That's disrespect. That's disrespectful. Now we did score 97 points, so it was a high. It was a high power offensive game. That's for sure. But we can't let these guys get out and just start running all ball game. We got to find a way. So I want to see how smart Coach Pope is, and I want to see the in-game adjustments that he's able to make, and I want to see if he feels confident enough when something's not working to go away from it and try something else and try to see what's going to stick and see what can actually help us win the ball game. That's for sure. Got a Duke, Missouri, Kentucky, Clemson money line parlay going right now. I used a bonus bet that can cash for $700. Catch, please don't let me down. Okay. Hey. Okay.
I saw David C. He was on there, and Maria. Yeah, we need him to drive the ball some.
Yeah.
And let's get into that teeth of that defense. And when he does, we are very good at that slip pass,
Yeah.
pocket pass to the rim for Carr, Williams, Ortega. I mean, we've got the players that can get to the basket and have easy passes to them when we get the ball to the middle.
Yeah. Our defense needs to create offense. We got to get some turnovers. We got to get out in transition. I hope our guys don't necessarily settle for the three tonight. I hope if we got a chance to get to the basket, get to the basket and get some fouls, man. Like, just go to the foul line tonight. Have a chance at those 3 points. We can't just sit back there and just focus on 3 points all night. I mean, if it's dropping and the rim is as big as the ocean, then I guess keep shooting it. Otherwise, we got to mix it up tonight. And I hope our guys don't just stray away from out there. Now, if we down, then I can see the pressure of trying to shoot threes to get back in the ball game. But if it's an even kill game, then we need to try to mix it up and we need to get inside. And I saw someone earlier mention that maybe if we put Amari on Nelson, then maybe
Carr.
then maybe if we have Williams on Nelson, then maybe Nelson won't have maybe 10, 12 points. But that's but then again, you got to make sure that we keep Amari out of foul trouble, only because we've been talking now for about 40 minutes. I don't know what kind of game we're going to get from Garrison. If Garrison has ever had a good game this year, he has got to have a good game this year. I think he's had like one game at 15, 18 points, whatever it was. Tonight he's going to have to play good.
Yeah, well, this is a game that he could step up. I mean, he don't have to have 15, 18, but if he can have a good 12 points, come off the bench, let's get 8, 9 rebounds, maybe a block, 2 blocks. Hey, that'd be great for him to be off the bench doing that, and Carr and Williams doing the same.
Yeah, I think so too. But I mean, I don't think Garrison has had a 10-game rebound season all year long. I would love to see him get 10 rebounds. You ain't got to score a point, Garrison, which would be good. But the point of my saying that I want him to have 10 rebounds, and even if he doesn't score, because that's 10 less rebounds that Alabama gets. And I'm not talking about like after they shoot it the second time and they miss it, we get a rebound. I'm talking about get the rebound on their first shot and let's go. We understand what we got to do. That's for sure. Let's see. Peanut said it might be a good strategy to foul their worst free throw shooter a lot, but we don't have the depth to absorb a lot of fouls. I mean, that's where the bench comes in more than ever.
Yeah. I mean, you have Alomar. He can come off the bench, and you don't have to worry about him maybe getting the fouls. Let him shoot them threes. He is almost, I mean, every time he puts it up, I think it's going in. But you've got players like Colin Chandler, Trent Noah, and Travis Perry that can get them fouls of putting their worst free throw shooter on the line.
Absolutely. So right now, Vandy is beating Ole Miss 67-64. Auburn's beating Georgia 29-25, 31-35. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on those games too as well. I like to see Vandy get beat again. Why not? So we are already 3 deep on the bench. Somebody fouls out and Walker-Horn be out there. Yeah, we can't do that. So was the week SLR vacation. I'm not sure which. I'm not actually sure. Mobley, my fault for that. Okay, maybe nobody or somebody may know that information. So my apologies. I'm not knowing what week was the vacation. But if you need a way to watch the game, Mobley, Kentucky Live, which is in here, which is the moderator, he does the games too. So if you need somewhere to watch the game at, Kentucky Live, which is in the group right here. He can put his link up, and you guys can go watch the game there if you don't have anywhere else to watch it at. He would love to have you. It's a Kentucky-based show, and we all he does. He has a great show. He's growing fast, so go check out his show. Okay, nobody might have to suit time. So I was watching Jack and Steven, but they lost their feed. Okay. So man, dude, I mean, this is a ball game. So let's get the score predictions. What's the score predictions for you guys in this ball game? Yes. What's the score prediction? My score prediction is we scored 97 last ball game. You know what? I better say mine last so people don't hate me. Okay. So,
oh no! You ain't gonna put me first, are you?
No. Hey, anybody want to just throw out the score? But LJ Cryer balled out today.
Them up yet.
Yeah, we can't have a lot of turnovers and win. We'll take care of the ball. Take care of the ball is crucial. And Curtis Collins, I know you. I'm not sure if you just joined or not, but I actually did an over or under that we have 12. That we have 12. Was it 13 or more turnovers today? Over or under. That's for sure. Vegas has Bama at 96.5 points. Oh, man, dude. They think Bama's going to go out here and just score all over Kentucky. That's crazy, man.
Well, what's the over is at like 190-something points?
Hey, I don't know if you just saw Jimmy, but I'm on CBS right now, and the spread is up 12.5 points for Bama.
Last I saw it was 11.5. It could have went up to 12.5. I'm not on CBS, but I did see it. It went down and then it went back up from 9.5 to 11.5. So I guess
it's It's 12.5 right now.
Wow.
Biggest underdog by Kentucky all year at 12.5 points.
I'll tell you what, I'll bet we do not lose by 12.5.
Well, I hope we don't. So we got the score. Let me see if I can put some of this up right fast. I see a couple of new people in here. Turtle Datster, thank you so much for joining. He got 80 to 90 UK wins. Let's see. B99, our defense has been much better the last 4 games. We're gonna need to be really good tonight. That's for sure too. I see another individual in here who I've never seen in the show before, and if I have, my apologies. I have Charlotte Henderson Sanders. They have 92-87 Bama. Hope I'm wrong. Absolutely. I hope we all wrong. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I hope we all wrong for that. I'm actually ashamed to put my score up as well. Nobody has 103 to 100. Go Big Blue. Man, it's a matchup. It's the matchup problems we have defensively without Butler. We just gotta figure it out, man. Like we can sit here. We got Paul says 89-76. Kentucky wins. Woo!
89-76.
Hey, if we can hold Alabama to 76 points at home, wow. Oh, I'm sorry, Turtle Dastor. My apologies for that. Absolutely. Please forgive me for that. Actually, I see your picture now. So now I see. I just saw it over to the side of my screen. So I'll put it up on the screen. So my apologies for that too. Also, before we get off, guys, I want to just remind everybody that where's that at? So I can make sure that I put that up. Starting March the 1st, all shows will be off Facebook, and everything will be strictly on YouTube. So I do appreciate all you Facebook users who's watching this show. It means the world to me, but I'm going to move everything over here to Facebook. So if you don't mind, there's plenty of links falling around here. If you can I can put it on this video as well too, or on my Facebook channel. And all you got to do is just click the link, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you'll know when we do our videos. Also, but thanks to all my Facebook users, I appreciate it. I just want to put that out there as well. If Vandy can win in the SEC, we can beat Bama. We can't beat ourselves. Hey, she makes true. You're fine, Lop. I've subscribed tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much, Miss Turtle. Thank you so much. The score would be 90 to 70 UK. 20 points? What? 85?
Wow.
Hey, man, you guys, 90 to 84. Kentucky, Travis Goodwin. Okay, so these are some man. Well, I have that 85-82 Liz. Okay, that's a close game. And actually, you know what? If we can find a way to beat, I like Liz's score because if we can find a way to win 85-82, that's the kind of score that just keeps you on the end. That's the kind of game that's going to keep you on the end of your seat the whole ball game. And it's just going to be such a refreshing win, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, that'd be a grinded out win.
Yes.
And one that you could just sit there and be proud of.
Yeah.
That, and I'm glad that Liz did that. And yeah, that would be the most exciting game to see us grind out. Maybe hit 2 or 3 free throws at the very end to put us up, by 3 or 4 points. Yeah, that'd be unbelievable.
So, that's a good thing for people to keep in mind. Bama is the only top 10 team that Kentucky lost to all year. Can we go back and can we get a rematch? I'm not throwing out there that Vandy is Alabama, but we revenged our game against we revenged our game against Vandy. So why can't revenge our game against Alabama?
There's no reason that we cannot. This team has exactly what it takes to go down to Alabama and win this game. We've been to Tennessee. We've been to road games against Gonzaga up in Spokane, Washington. We've been to all these good environments, and I believe we can win this game.
I do too. Turtle says, "Oh my shoe, my heart can't take nail biter games." No, me neither. No, me neither. I won't lie to you. This is one of them games where it would be good to win a nail biter, but that's okay if we blow them out because then that'll be really fun. Instead of my hair is already growing back. My hair is growing back before me, so this is crazy. If we do, we probably a 3 seed. If we win tonight against Alabama, I think we pretty much have has a 3 seed locked up for sure. Would it be the number 1 3 seed? Probably not. But hey, if you put us in Florida bracket, I'll take it. You could put me in Florida's bracket as the last number 3 seed. I'll take it too. I am watching to see Kentucky lose. I am not watching to see Kentucky lose, but I am realist. I like this right here. JJ and Papa say, I am not watching to see Kentucky lose, but I'm a realist. I think Kentucky does beat Auburn, though I also predict South Carolina gets their first win versus Arkansas. Okay, I'm okay for that. Let them win then. I'm good with that. I won't complain. For real, but I think at the end of the day, Jimmy, go ahead, Jimmy.
South Carolina's not won a game in the SEC.
Not all year. They are 0-40. They are the.
I did not know that. I thought they had won at least one game.
Nope.
And they play. Is that the game tomorrow?
No,
they play.
They play Texas tonight.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said that they was going to be playing against Arkansas.
Maybe next week or something, but not today though. Yeah, who's not playing today for the Cats? Tim Kernert. We are not. We don't see Butler, or we don't see Jackson today. Both of those guys are out of the game today. It said that they was probable for series against Kentucky. I doubt that, unless they looking at the bigger picture and saying we getting ready for March. Then I doubt it still, but I think Sirius is going to be in the lineup today because Sirius done lost 2 goals.
Yeah. He'll be in the lineup today.
Yeah.
He says probable.
Yeah.
He's playing.
Yeah, he's just playing.
We don't get lucky like that.
Yeah. Tim Robinson and Butler. Who's Tim? Tim's not. I don't know who Tim. Chris is not playing. Yeah, Chris is not playing. South Carolina first win would be against Arkansas. Book it, man. That'll be good right there. After they play in Missouri, yeah, Arkansas gonna lose tonight again against Missouri. Missouri is dangerous, bro. Missouri's dangerous, man. They are, and
that game at the very end of the season that we have at Missouri. I hope we win some of these games because that game's going to be one of the hardest.
Yeah, that
I think it'd be harder to go there than it is for us playing against Alabama today.
I think it is going to be harder. And Missouri, man, that these guys look after going 0-15 or 0-14 last year in the SEC. These guys, man, like it's just a new year for them. That's for sure. Brandon says, "Is the phone line open?" Look, the phone line was going to be open. I have to switch something. And if we do, then Jimmy has a echo. So I wish the phone line was open. I really want the phone line to be open, and I'm going to have to go back and try to fix that now. Last night when I did the phone lines open by myself, it worked perfectly, but today it's just not working right. So that's my apologies for that, okay? Oklahoma beat Mississippi State today. We can't overlook Oklahoma now. I never look past Oklahoma. You want to know why?
No.
Because they ain't ranked.
Exactly.
No.
Yep. Well, we've got to go to Oklahoma on Wednesday. Yeah, they're unranked. They just won a game. They're going to be ready for us on Wednesday. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. These guys, they're going to be, and we got to go on the road too. I pray Missouri beats the pants off Arkansas, and I can't stand either team. Okay. Why not? Michael, you going to the SEC tournament in Nashville? Yes. I will be in Nashville for the SEC tournament. I hope to meet some of you guys, okay? And ladies too. Miss Turtle. hope to meet some of you guys in Nashville. It would be good to put some faces and some handshakes and some Go Big Blues in person. But I definitely will be there. But as we get closer to that, I'll definitely let you guys know more details or whatever. I would love to do a live show there. I don't know how to do that at all. So maybe I need to make a trip to Nashville to ask, but I don't have anywhere down there that would host me or whatever. But I definitely would love to do a live show down there, even if it's just for 30 minutes with you guys around. Seth Greenberg pulled his ESPN card and kept ESPN Game Day from coming to Rupp for Auburn. They're going to Florida versus Texas A&M. Yeah, that's some bull crap, man.
Hey, Seth Greenberg and Jay Williams, they didn't want to get booed this year coming into Rupp Arena because they was going to get booed.
That's bull crap, man. Sorry about my language, everyone.
Yeah. But yeah.
What?
It was crazy.
Well, I tell you what. If we beat Bama today and we beat Oklahoma, I don't know how they can't bring Auburn. I mean, I'm not sure how they can bring the show to Kentucky for that Kentucky and Auburn game. I don't know. How did you keep it out? I don't know.
Well, they already made it today. It's going to Florida. It's going to Florida next week. So
yeah,
that is just the way it is, and I can't explain it myself because they laid their egg earlier the year and they was making fun and not caring about Kentucky being game day, and then everybody got on them about not coming here, and I think they got their feelings hurt, and they knew when they came here they was gonna get booed so bad that they didn't want to even come here and hopefully the next year if we do have game day they won't get booed then, but they will.
Yeah, they got eventually got to come back here for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So tip-off is in 30 minutes, guys. The Wildcats will be taking the floor against Alabama on the road. I hope our guys are ready to go. There will be a post-game show. Remember that the post-game show is only here on YouTube only. So I look forward to seeing all you guys out. Thank you guys for coming out. Cats, let's go get this win. Go punch a pillar, a bed, or something, get it out of you. So if our Cats don't come out hot, you won't break a wall or something like that. So, yes, Vandy is up on Ole Miss with 1 minute to go at 73-68. Auburn's up on Georgia 40-35. And those are the two games that's playing right now. So Vandy cannot hold leads in the second half, though. Man, I would love for Vandy to get beat, but I guess it is what it is. Let's go Big Blue for sure. But game day we will go to Duke versus SMU. I know, this makes no sense. My last question is, why does people hate Kentucky so much, guys? because they not us. That's why they hate Kentucky so much, because they not us. We'll be back to celebrate Big Mike after. I hope so. B99, I hope we do. Remember, if you do not have anywhere to watch the ball game at, please look on YouTube at Kentucky Live. He's in the chat. He may be getting ready for the game, but his name is Kentucky Live, which is 21, and that's his show. Go subscribe to it and watch the ball game and have a good time with other BBN fans. So until the post-game show, let's smile, okay? I boo do from a loss. So go enjoy the game, guys. Go get your snacks, get ready, and let's see the Cats go down to Alabama and get this W today. So till next time, thank you guys. Go Big Blue. We're out. Go Cats.
Go Cats.